Hey Matt, how's it going? It's Bree here with Allscapes Marketing. I just wanted to go ahead and record this video for you. Simon asked me to take a look at your site and some of the online presence in your area, so I am going to do so. Starting with your site here, you have a really nice photo, your hours, call to action, a little bit about you. I like that you have this distinctively different. That would make me want to choose you guys as a company. A little bit about you guys, scrolling down your services, cool, so a little bit of function, and then you can read more. I like how it kind of looks 3D when it turns, view more, cool, form and function, a little bit about what you do, a blog, I love this natural swimming pool blog, view more, some testimonials. Okay, looks like this is the bottom, so there's not much in the way of a footer, but probably do want to have a footer and you want to have a navigation menu in the bottom with a little bit of contact info, maybe your hours and whatnot. I know you have it at the top, but I'd recommend still at least having that at the bottom just so people don't have to scroll all the way back up if they went down that far. Your website's pretty nice. The design-wise, the one thing I'm noticing that's missing here is there's not really a lot of content on your homepage. And Google likes to see about 1,500 words, and that's for two reasons. So the first reason being is they have these crawlers that come through and read the content. They're trying to figure out what areas you serve and what services you offer. The more content you have on here, the more you're going to look like an expert. And so the second reason being is that you want to beat out your competitors. So if your competitors had 1,000 words, then you want to have 1,500 words, etc. So you really want to get some more content on here so you can beat out your competitors and give Google what it wants, essentially. Now, within that content, you want to have keywords. And keywords are things that people would be searching for if they're trying to find you. So if they were searching for like landscape design, Edina, Minnesota, and you had landscape design, Edina, Minnesota all over your website, you're going to be really relevant for that search, and Google is going to be willing to put you higher at the top. So I don't really see at a glance any keywords on here. So in addition to that content, we got to get some keywords in there. Now, if I actually did a Google search for that keyword, at the top here, we can see Google Guaranteed. These are Google Guaranteed ads, also known as local service ads. If you aren't running these, I highly, highly recommend doing so. We run these for all of our landscapers and have had fabulous results once they pick up. The trick is really just to have engagement. So engage with the leads, mark them booked, mark them not booked, or whatever. You like really engage with the leads, and these are fabulous. If you're not running this, I highly recommend it, and they're very cheap leads. The website, or excuse me, the section below here, this is called the Map Pack, and the top three listed here are the ones that are going to receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. The way you can get yourself into these top three is one, of course, having one, so having a Google business profile. Two, filling it out as much as possible. Again, engagement is really important. Getting reviews on it, replying to those reviews, filling out the full business description, all of your services, posting to it. I mean, really engaging with this profile is going to help significantly to rank it, as well as having consistent information online. So having the same name, address, and phone number across the internet in things like Yelp or Houzz or Yellow Pages, like those online directories, you want to have consistent information. That will also help to link back to this profile and rank it. I did see on your profile, it looks like you don't have your address public, and that maybe because you don't have a place for people to show up to, or maybe it's out of your house. That's fine. I still recommend having that address public. You can set it to appointment only, but Google's going to prefer those locations just because they're like another step of legit. So I do recommend having your address public. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics, and the same thing. You want to be on the front page and ideally the top three. Let's take a look at this South View Design site. I really like this header they have going on, how the logo looks 3D. I really like that. Kind of hard to read, but a nice photo nonetheless. All right, so a little bit about them. A nice photo before and after. The videos are really great. So I also recommend if you can get a video of yourself talking about your projects, and sometimes people don't even really watch them, but just seeing it there adds a lot more trust and putting a face to the name. Another nice photo, some more content, a little bit about them, another photo here, schedule a meeting, their call to action. This is weird. I don't know why there's not a third one there. And their footer. Yeah, their footer is a little overdoing it. You don't quite need to have this much in here, but all right, so not bad. They definitely have more content than you, although they definitely don't have 1,500 words. So if you were able to get to those 1,500 words, you would for sure be beating them out. Let's take a look, well, I should say beating them out content-wise. Let's take a look at why they're ranking. This is a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what we're up against. The second thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings. These ratings are really important for where you fall within the Google search results. A UR rating is essentially a trust rating with Google, and a DR rating is essentially a power rating with Google. These numbers are really important, and one of the ways you can raise them, one of the main ways, is through something called a backlink. All a backlink really is just a shout out or an endorsement from another website. So if there's another website endorsing these guys, and they're like, hey, everyone, go check out Southview Design. They're great. With a button back to their site, that's a backlink. It's just a link back to the site. We can click on these, actually go through them, find the worthwhile ones, and get those for your site. Now, lastly, and most importantly, I want to talk about the keywords. These are the keywords that I was talking about before. For example, they've got 6,500 words here, so I'm just filtering quickly for Minnesota. We can see Minnesota landscaper. There's approximately 8,000 people who are Googling this per month. Landscaping Minnesota, approximately 400. Minnesota landscaping, 250. I know that this is too broad. You probably don't want the full state, but you know, okay, St. Paul, you got 20 here, Minneapolis, 40, right? And so depending on what towns you want to go after, we can definitely help you get found there. And that's important because the more people you're showing up for, the more people that are going to find you, and of course in turn the more people that are going to call you. So I've got a lot of words here. If we take a look at your website's ratings, we can see your UR and DR aren't existent. You don't have any backlinks, and this is completely normal, so don't panic. This is normal if you're not working with a marketer. This is kind of where a website would start. If we take a look at your keywords, we got a name. Okay, we're going natural swimming pool, Minnesota, approximately 40. So that's not bad. Although you're on roughly the 6th or 7th page for that. Landscape design, pretty good. It's 7th page, right? So there's a couple words you're being found for, but really far down, right? Like this is 10th plus page of Google. No one even really goes to the 2nd page of Google, let alone like the past couple before they changed their search. So this is really important. You want to get some more content on your site. You want to get those keywords within the content, and then you're really going to want to raise the power of your website with some high quality backlinks. I hope that this is helpful. I'm happy to jump on a strategy call with you and dig in a little bit further, figure out what service areas you are interested in, and do some research for those. I hope that this is helpful, and I look forward to speaking with you. Have a great day.